Hey everybody, we are gonna make some chicken tortilla soup today. Everybody kind of asks what we cook here at my house, and so we're gonna make a video to show you what we're gonna have for supper tonight. So we're gonna start off with some chicken breasts that I'm gonna season up and pan fry in the pot. So we got our 3 chicken breasts. I'm gonna season it with some Tony's. We like Tony's here in the house. I'm gonna flip them over. And we're gonna season the other side. And we're gonna get this going in the pot. All right, I got some oil going in the pot. And we're gonna take these 3 chicken breasts and we're gonna go ahead and get it going. We like to hear that sizzle sizzle. And we're gonna cook that for about 5 to 7 minutes on each side until it's nice and brown. We're gonna flip these chickens. We're gonna let them cook on this side for another about 5 to 7 minutes. While my chicken was cooking, I cut up 1 yellow onion and 1 red bell pepper. And we're gonna need some diced green chilies. I like the fire roasted. Some black beans, some fire roasted diced tomatoes, and some chicken broth. We're gonna take this chicken out. Got a nice clean cutting board to place it on. The chicken may not be fully cooked, but it's gonna finish cooking in the chicken stock as the soup cooks for a little bit. All right, so now we have this left over. I'm gonna get the onion and the bell pepper, and we're gonna saute up both of them. All right, here's my onion and bell pepper. I just put in there. We're gonna saute that up. My family really likes them pretty soft, so I'm gonna cook this down probably for a good 15 to 20 minutes until they're nice and soft. All right, so you can see the onions and the bell pepper have been cooking probably for about 5 minutes. They are getting softer, but I am gonna add the can of the roasted, fire roasted diced tomatoes, because again, my family likes all of the veggies and things soft. And then I'm also gonna add the can of the diced green chilies. I'm not draining anything, just dumping it right on in there. We're looking to make a nice, easy soup. Nothing too complicated. We're gonna cook this down for another probably 10 to 15 minutes until everything's nice and soft. All right, so this has been about 10 minutes or so. Again, my family likes everything really soft, so I like to always just kind of come in and smash it up. Make sure everything is really soft for them. They don't like to have any sort of crunch with their onions and things. So this is what I tend to do on mostly anything that I make. I come in and smash as I'm cooking it. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. This is just what my family prefers. All right, we're gonna now add a whole container of chicken broth. You can use whichever one you like. I'm gonna stir that around. Get all that stuff up off the bottom. All right, and then I'm gonna add the chicken back on in. All right, I don't really think that's enough broth, so I'm gonna get another container and I'm gonna add some more to it. So here is my second container of broth. That's looking a little better. If you don't have another container, if you've got some chicken bouillon, you can mix it with some water. And then add that with the chicken bouillon with the water to the pot. And last thing is I'm gonna take my can of black beans. I have drained them, and I'm gonna add those to the pot. Stir that around, and I'm going to bring this up to a boil, and then I'm gonna let that simmer, and we're gonna cook it down until that chicken gets nice and tender that I can shred it up. So it's been a long day of teaching, and I forgot we're gonna add some garlic to this pot too. I'm gonna do about a big spoon full of this. I don't really have a recipe. We just kind of go with it like that, and we're gonna stir that around. I normally add it with the vegetables, but brain's not working today, so we're gonna add it now and see how it goes. All right, again, we're gonna bring this up to a boil and then lower the heat and let it simmer down until that chicken shreds apart. All right, guys, the chicken looks like it's pretty tender. I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna shred it apart. It's wanting to fall apart with the tongs. All right, I shredded up all the chicken, and I am going to dump all this back into the pot here. And then to this, I am gonna add about a little bit of salt, and I'm going to also add some ground cumin. We're going to add a little bit of that.
Hey, that's not so. This is so strong.
So we're going to add a little bit of this ground cumin to the pot as well. I'm going to stir all that together. And the last thing I'm gonna add is about a cup of half and half. And we're gonna give that a stir. And once this is all kind of combined together, we're gonna cook it down for about 20 minutes more, and it'll be ready to serve. All right, to serve with the soup, we cut up some corn tortillas and we frying them up. They come out nice and crispy. If you haven't tried fried corn tortilla chips, you better try those because that's some good stuff there. We're gonna serve that with the soup. All right, here's our soup. We're ready to serve it up. We're gonna serve it with the tortilla chips here. Add a little cheese to the top, and it'll be good. Got the soup with some cheese.